The views and opinions of this podcast are solely our own and in no way meant to offend or upset anyone. We ad-lib, paraphrase and imitate to convey reviewed content only. It's a bit of a laugh. Enjoy!
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make
Happy May the 4th. I've said it wrong. There you go. No!
Oh, started a minute ago.
May the 4th be with you, mate.
May the 4th be with you. How are you?
Oh, I'm full of the force, mate. My midichlorians are after chat. You alright?
Aye. No bad.
Oh, bad. Ladies and gentlemen, as we said, this is, this will be coming to you on the 4th of May, Star Wars Day. We're season 3 opener. We are recording this on the 28th of April, which is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. And as such, Chris had the brainwave, didn't you, mate? Let's do that movie.
Aye. This ride on the crest of this wave. But
Aye.
if there's an excuse to watch a Star Wars film, I reckon the 40th anniversary is an appropriate time to do it. Aye.
Oh, super. I'm going to see it later anyway, after we stop recording. It's for one day only, which is shite how they do these things. And, I mean, you've got, 2 viewing times to select for the Cineworld, didn't you?
Yep. Aye. And I looked at them and I was like, one seat and like the middle way, like 40 people. Just that's, excuse me while I scooch over a minute.
40 unwashed fucking geeks. The backpacks. See the Star Wars
and I
fans.
thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Oh. See in Scotland, I've probably do it in England and all, but I don't know. Every time you go to the movie theatre to watch a Star Wars film or a Marvel or a DC, those guys, very overweight people with backpacks looking about. Still no pals. I'm probably one of them, to be honest. I just don't have a backpack. I've got a poly bag. My Poundland gear in it.
What is with the backpack thing? Taking it to the cinema. I mean,
That's what I mean.
It's
need to check some.
It's
It's
a bold statement, isn't it?
Fucking, it's a bold statement, Captain. Let's see what pays off. So, ladies and gentlemen, this opening episode, which we will get to eventually, is brought to you for the last time by Tone Multimedia, who has sponsored us for the last 8 episodes. Ever so grateful to you, Tim. Thanks very much. As always, people, if you want to sponsor us, just get in touch. It's peanuts. Just helps us cover the costs of running an independent podcast. But thank you very much, Tim, for that. And that's all I've really got to say about that. Smashing. He's been smashing the boy.
He's good people. He's good people.
Oh, he's good people, the boy. So, Return of the Jedi, mate, 1983, as everybody knows by now, it was the penultimate, the wrap-up in a trilogy, which just blew the mind of the fucking world, and so eagerly awaited. That's just epic, isn't it, mate?
Aye. As you were saying the other night, it's been panned by some people, and again, watching it last night and some of it this morning, I don't get how you can pan it. And maybe it now feeds into, see, the current climate with things. People only happy with Star Wars stuff. Maybe it's just always been there. You know what I mean?
Maybe it has, mate. You're maybe right. as I said, I was part of a forum many moons ago, many moons ago in a galaxy far, far away. I was part of a Star Wars forum, and there used to be people used to get actually trolled and slagged for saying Jedi was their favourite and all that. I never got it. And I've looked at a couple of websites last night, and there's videos out there like 7 things that would make Jedi better, and you're like, just fucking
Aye.
enjoy it for what they are. I mean, the original 3 are all 10s for me anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. Aye. Well, like I say to you, there's a lot of people I know, their favourite is Return of the Jedi. You know what I mean? It's just, like I say, I don't understand it because you're getting the final last duel between Vader and Luke. You know what I mean? There's plenty of action. There's a space battle. There's a battle on a planet with Care Bears. You know what I mean? It's. I mean, I don't. You're even getting the Emperor. You know what I mean? You're getting a sizable chunk of the Emperor for the first time as well. I just don't understand it.
The great thing about Ian McDiarmid as well, a lot of people don't know he wasn't the original voice for the Emperor for Empire Strikes Back. He was only employed for his physicality and his look, but he perfected the voice and then he made it even better. And George Lucas just said, "You're the man." That's your pal anyway, isn't it, mate? Ian McDermott, your wee pal.
Me and him go way back to Star Wars Celebration.
I was half expecting that to be on a canvas bin up behind you.
There's plans afoot. There's plans afoot.
Excellent, mate. So, I'm not going to go back over where we're up to in the saga, right? Because people should bloody know. If they don't, get up you, right? So we just start off with obviously the famous scroll, keep me up to date, and then it's Death Star 2, mate, isn't it? And we've got a wee convoy approaching.
Aye. See, again, this is my question. See when these guys are building these Death Stars, why are they always waiting till it's nearly finished or finished? Like, them. Right, the first one, it's perfect. That's it, up and running. This one, it's like one Lego brick away from being completed. You know what I mean? I'm like, did nobody pass this and go, here, let's knock a couple of bricks away from there, steal their tarpaulin, and that'll get wet there. Know what I mean?
It was actually a hold up for planning permission for the Galactic Senate, is what I heard. They couldn't push through the last wee bit and that. But a couple of palms were greased and stuff like that, and they were just they go ahead. But it's great. Again, 1983. I know we watched it on Disney Plus, mate, which is touched up and stuff, but it's still the scale. Again, I keep going on about scale, which has been failing Disney, Star Wars, Marvel quite a lot recent times. The scale of Vader's Y-Wing getting into the Death Star, you're just like, you instantly know how vast this bloody thing is, don't you?
Exactly. It's tiny, has wee ship flying in it, isn't it? And you're right.
Oh.
Oh, that's the Death Star fucking local cat there. Oh, would you make it even better if you just had a mad parking attendant? You can't park that there.
I know. Came out with a limp and all that, the high-vis jacket. Oh no, son. Oh no. You cannot park that there. I don't care. No chance. Give me a tenner. Just keep it a wee hour day. Fine, mate.
But Vader lands on the Death Star, didn't he? And he's met by some wee general of the Death Star, didn't he? But see that as well. I didn't know this. See that how you see all the stormtroopers all standing there. That was like a painting. You know what I mean? It was like a drawing. And that blew my mind. Very recently. You know what I mean?
It sure was, man. I would urge anybody that's not watched it yet on Disney. It's the Industrial Light and Magic series. It's fantastic. And I'm not going to go on about it, but as you said there, Chris, there's a hell of a lot of painting that's done in like Superman and all that kind of stuff. Anything Indiana Jones, it's brilliant. IDL, brilliant, man. ILD. Build.
Bye. But Vader arrives then and he just says to this wee general, the big man that wears the house coat all year round, he's coming. So you better get everything fucking tidied.
Aye, he's getting a brand new bathrobe. Nice clean one for his day out. See the guy that plays the commander? Just before Vader comes off the ship and the Stone's waiting on him, you just see him gulping, didn't you? And it's just, oh shit, here he comes. That's brilliant, man.
I know, mate. It's just we see wee subtle things in the Star Wars films. It's brilliant. It's just
Lord Vader, we are honoured by your presence. It's great for you. Shut up, you dick. Don't need that, pish. I'm here to get you back on track. So, and that's basically it. It tells me Emperor's coming because he's moaning a bit, and he's just like, look, we can't do it, man. You're asking us too much, man. We need more men. It's like, all right, you can tell the man when he comes in.
We've not ordered enough disinfectant. Come on.
You've not done that store sheet there. I don't fucking check. But quickly tells the commander, as I said, you can tell the Emperor that himself when he arrives here. He went, what? He's coming? Here? The big man? Yeah. Oh, we'll get it. Oh, fucking dare that. And over anymore.
This pub. This pub.
We should never our efforts.
But quickly cuts away for that, into it, and we're back on Tatooine, into it. See, yes. And I said this. See, Star Wars Celebration, there was a big bit where everybody could get tattoos, and they called it the Tattoo Village, and they didn't call it tattooing. Tattooing. See,
there must be some kind of, I don't know, licensing thing behind it. Somebody must have stole that off him. But I know it doesn't make any sense, mate. It does not make any sense whatsoever.
But we're following C-3PO and R2-D2, aren't we? To Jabba's palace.
It's kind of good. It's like full circle because it's like the start of New Hope and all when they were wandering about the desert a wee bit. But they've been sent on a wee mission, going to Jabba's palace to deliver a message for their master, who's Luke. And obviously we R2 knows more than C-3PO does about it. And they get to the door, don't they? And the big eye comes out.
Right into your personal space there.
It's gracious me.
And how Star Wars has changed the world, mate. Now you can get the doorbells. You just put on your door. Somebody presses it, and now you can see them through a camera. See? Yeah. See? Trendsetter.
Well, I can lie in my bed and see the police at my door. Fuck yes. It's smashing, so it is. But the big guy comes out.
Just start doing Jabba talk through the letter.
Aye. So they get in the door. They're quickly accosted by the two big pig guards. And then Bib Fortuna approaches, who's Jabba's right-hand man. He's attaché.
I know, mate. Soon I was younger, I watched this. I was like, that guy unsettles me. It just doesn't look right, doesn't it? No, just quite serpenty.
Pale looking.
and Tatooine, like, you can't get a tan in Tatooine.
He can't get it, man, with that skin, fucking Tatooine. But he's a Newanawanga. Start speaking his language, which you can strangely understand, man. Because C-3PO says, we've got a message for your master, and he says he'll take it, and he goes like, nah, him or nobody. Shit. Fucking fall in, man.
Oh, mate. See, we were at Celebration, I know, we just kept doing that. Johnny Wonga! Nothing nice.
Oh, brilliant. So they get in, and they deliver Luke's message, didn't they, which is a hologram of Luke. Just kind of playing the game with Jabba there. Your greatness, most exaltedness, you're so wise. Gaze back, my pal.
Aye. What is it? I'll make you a deal for Han Solo. And I've already given you a gift, these two droids. And C3PO was like, eh? Eh? Oh
You
no.
say? Both are hardworking and will serve you well. Anthony Daniels has a right big chunk of this film at the start, didn't he? Has a lot of
Aye.
dialogue and stuff. But Jabba eventually says, Han Solo's my prize. There will be no bargain. No.
Aye. Why would I part with my favourite decoration? I think it is. Just in that mad laugh.
You can ram that shite right up your arse. Give you Solo. Well, a shit. What? But aye, 6 people operated that costume, mate.
I know, it's
Oh,
just shows you the work going into it, know what I mean? But again, I don't know if that's another thing that lacks, not just in Star Wars films, but just see in general. Because everybody just goes down that CGI road, and you're just
100%. 100%. I can understand everybody jumped on it when it came out to that kind of scale. I mean, even these originals, they've added some stuff in this film. We're coming to a bit shortly that's got no need to be there, and there's another bit later on that we'll discuss. You know what I mean? But aye, Jabba's said, "You ram that deal up your ass," and the next thing we know,
see,
Lloyd's
see,
are beat.
I see when they're taken down to the servants' quarters. I'd suppose it is. Know what I mean?
Aye.
See this wee droid? He's getting tortured. I thought it was funny as fuck. He reminds me feet are kicking, and it's just the wee noise. No!
Oh no! Aye, get his feet branded.
Fuck's sake. But I know it's supposed to be horrible, because this is another thing as well. See, look, it's not really goes into it in any Star Wars films, but see all the droids, they're kind of like feeling. Know what I mean? See like what we were talking about in iRobot. So that's a bit more sinister than I remember first seeing it.
That's the thing about the whole Star Wars, whatever time frame you're in. The droids have emotions and all that. It's never questioned. Because there's even a bit in Attack of the Clones when they're on Geonosis and C3PO gets his head thing made off and gets put on a droid, another droid. He's like, oh my god, machines making machines, how perverse. As if, do you know what I mean? We'd say about humans making humans. Oh dear. So it's never questioned because in everything you watch about Star Wars, droids are pals. You know what I mean?
Aye. It's quite aye. But C3PO gets his job, doesn't he? And I think we are 2D2 in it. He's going to be the walking bar. He's one of them at the music festivals with a beer and pump on his back. Just there you are, lads.
Aye. He's a trolley dolly. Fuck's sake. So the first additional bit to this film is brought in here when we go back to Jabba's palace, and the band have just finished a song, and he says, "Play that again," because he liked it, and then we hit into the CGI edition of the singers and the backing singers, which wasn't needed. It was just an excuse to put something in for me.
Aye. It was just it was really,
it's
really
not horrible. I'm not going to slate it. Just didn't make any difference.
it was shite. It was shite. I think they were trying to, I don't know what it was. I think it was like trying to recreate the cantina scene. How everybody likes that wee song. See that? I don't know if it was like trying to recapture that with something else, but it was just fucking.
That was just a catchy tune. You didn't have to learn a new fucking language. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, watch. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it.
No.
And I remember watching
It's
the
done and
videotape.
that's it.
I see the original. This wasn't in the original, was it?
No, absolutely not. It's just an added bit for doing its sake kind of thing. I think it maybe was I remember when the other trilogy came out and then they re-released this one. They done all bits in all 3 films just to make it more sellable, I think. But hey ho, that's what it is. It's no make me like the fucking film any less. It's just a question mark. So his 2 wee dancers, you get the big fat woman dancer and the wee skinny green one. she starts pulling and hauling at his chain there, didn't she?
Aye.
No liking that.
Aye, well, she usually likes his chain getting yanked, but not in this way. But big Jabba doesn't put up with us, right? Didn't he? No, he just goes like that. Into the pit, you, my wee sex slave. Bye bye. Know what I mean? Oh,
Into the Rancor pit, and we don't see what happens to her. We hear what happens to her, kind of thing. You're like that, intrigued. Remember watching that? What's in there the first time I've seen it?
aye.
We'll get to that shortly.
See, when the first time what I thought was in there, see the first time watching this, remember the thing that was in the garbage compactor for the first one? That's what I thought was done there.
Big snake eye.
Aye.
Comes up, looks a bit.
Edgy.
Next thing you know, a bounty hunter comes in with Chewie, doesn't he?
Aye. After slapping about one of Jabba's guards, know what I mean? Aye. But it comes down to they've caught Chewbacca into it, and because he wants the bounty on Chewbacca, and it gets to the point he's not accepting 25,000 credits or something. He wants 50,000, and
there was obviously a bounty of 50,000, and Jabba says, "Oh, the mighty Chewbacca, I will gladly pay you the bounty of 25,000." And then the wee bounty hunter says 50,000, no less, through C-3PO. But the way he says to Jabba, it's as if he's telling him 50,000, no less. Jabba goes, "Oh," and bars on it the road.
I know. Head aside of the horn. But
what did I say?
But it gets to the point. Why would they pay that sort of thing into it? And then it's because he's holding a thermal detonator, right? And see, as time has went on after this, see, I've seen the thermal detonator in work, right? A lot of people would have survived. A lot of people would have survived if they let that off. But anyway, decides to agree to the price, doesn't he? Because my
Jabba likes the cut of the jib. This is a guy after my own heart here. You know what I mean?
I can see Boba Fett a couple of times, didn't you? He walks away after charming a couple of floozies. I'll be back, darling.
He's cutting about in the background and just touching lasses the chin on that. Hey, sweetheart. Looking good there. Maybe I'll kiss you through my helmet, see? But fucking...
And modest, too.
Oh, he's dead to me now. Really dead to me now. Season 3. Phil Hartman. Your season. You were all about season 2, mate.
Oh.
I think a new dead celebrity for this season. But I says, look, 35,000, and I suggest you take it. And then the wee bounty hunter goes, aye, okay. And the C-3PO is fucking delighted. He agrees! Smashing!
Aye. Even Boba Fett gives him a wee nod, didn't he? Like that. Well done, lad. That couldn't have been easy.
Jedi nod. Return of the Jedi nod. It's fucking quite thing me. So we then flashed a wee glimpse of Lando. Who's there in disguise that we didn't know about. But just in case you didn't notice him when you went to see this on the fucking huge screen, he pulls his smashed in just to... It is I, Leclerc. Oh, it's yourself. I'd never have known you there, Lando.
Oh, dear. Oh. But it's night time now, isn't it? And we're seeing this wee bounty hunter sneaking through Jabba's palace. Hits a wind chime, know what I mean? Jabba's got a wind chime in his gaff.
What about the ambience, the big man?
Aye.
Likes good chi in that place.
But bounty hunter makes his way there to Han Solo, and this, I keep got to call it kryptonite. It's not kryptonite, I don't know. It's fucking
Carbonite.
That's it, carbonite. But anyway, so the wee bounty hunter decides to defrost Han, and Han falls out it like a wet chamois. Oh.
Aye. He actually does play a good kind of. He's meant to have hibernation sickness. He plays a good fucking just been thawed out guy, if that's a thing. Do you know what I mean? He does it really good. Where am I? Who are you? Because the wee bounty hunter's talking to him in English now, like you've got hibernation sickness. He says, I can't see. Your eyesight will return in time. And he says, who are you? Touches the face, and then the mask comes after it.
Someone who loves you. And you're like, ah.
Leia. Be funny if I said another woman's name here, wouldn't it? Margaret. Who fuck's Margaret? Don't see her coming to rescue you, Han. You
Rosemary. Rosemary, you bastard.
A pure Scottish name. Aina. Who the fuck's Aina? Nan. So next thing you hear is the laugh in it.
Aye.
Oh. And Jabba all the while was behind a thin curtain.
Aye.
About another 20 hardy souls who would be fucking smashing it hide and seek because they kept their wish, they really did.
Aye. But this is it. It was all a trap just to catch whoever was in here to bust out Han Solo into it. And you got to love Han Solo, didn't you? He goes right back to bargaining. Jabba, I was on my way to pay you and I got stuck. It's not my fault.
Aye, but the subtle thing there that's great is when he starts bargaining, they can't see him, so he's doing it. And Leia turns him towards him. You know what I mean? Brilliant, man.
Aye. Oh, but it's just the whole thing into it. It's just, what is it? He's take Han Solo away and bring her to me into it. And then Jabba goes full fucking creepy, fucking sweaty business owner, doesn't he? Hey!
Like tongue out and everything.
Yeah.
But this time, Han gets put down in a cell. And he just hears who's there? Chewie. It's good that Han tells you all these people's names. Leia, Chewie. And Chewie just grabs him and starts petting him like he's fucking baby, doesn't he? Brilliant, man. I can't see, pal.
I can't see, pal. Oh, and he starts, obviously, whatever Chewie's saying into it, he's like, Luke's a daft wee boy. What happened and all that? I'm away for a couple of weeks and everybody gets, what is it, feelings of grandeur? And I'm like,
it's just a grandeur. Aye. So then, just before we leave him, Chewie's just stroked him in the hair. He's like, I'm all right, pal. So Luke arrives, chokes a couple of big dudes.
See, this is what I was like. Is that no kind of like the dark side stuff? Because the only other person I think like force chokes people is Darth Vader.
Suppose so, mate. Aye.
Plus, he's got the demeanor. He's somebody that's in the dark side. He's dressed in all black.
Very true. Very true. I suppose, as we'll allude to soon, he's not a Jedi yet, to be honest with you. So,
true.
And he still has to face his final task to get through, like what his dad went through, I suppose. But you're right. He just walks in and chokes the pigs. Then wee bib comes out. It's your man in the Skywalker. But it just mind fucks him. Says, you'll take me to Jabba now. Me to take to Jabba now.
You serve your master well.
You do what you do well. And you will be rewarded. So then he wakes up fucking Jabba, who eventually went for a wee kip, no? Hey, master, I do that to Skywalker. I told you to let him in, you stupid little bastard, you.
See you. You're doing the fucking garden this week. I hope you get fucking pink. I hope you go pink.
I put you in the sun, you swine. Nay hat. But as Luke says, I must be allowed to speak. And Mad Bib's still under the hypno. He must be allowed to speak. Weak-minded fool.
Aye. What is it? Using a Jedi mind trick. Oh, fucking superb, man. And on the way, the ball
obviously,
sitting there in the summer, fucking catalogue, you know what I mean?
Going to say that to you. The reason for many a cosplay night in with the missus lying right there. Fucking looking smashing. I've just wrote there, Leia's looking fine. But Luke says, look, Luke says, look, look, Jabba, big man. I want a hand. Geese him. I know, I'll let you live, kind of thing. But obviously, Jabba's fucking. Who do you think you are, wee man? Know what I
He's
mean?
laughing the fuck into, and he's just see the wee thing that's wee fucking Jabba and all, like his wee pet monkey thing. I fucking hated that. I think I still hate it. Oh mate.
It's like a ringing gremlin.
But the next thing is that Luke goes to he uses the force to get somebody's pistol, didn't he? Blaster, whatever. And the next thing, Jabba hits this trap door into it, and Luke falls into the rancor pit with little Miss Piggy. And this is
With
it.
Kevin Bacon. Hey.
Hey!
So this is where we see the Rancor. And it's, again, stop animation, smashing for the time. I had the Rancor figure. It was great, because at the time, you could put figures in it smooth, and it would shite them back out the back of him and all that. And his like horns were massive, man. It was smashing. But wee Pigman gets crunched, swallowed, no bother. And then Luke kind of hides, batters him with a rock, runs underneath him to the door, can't get out.
Aye, he's trapped in here, isn't it? And what is it? He clocks some. No, the Rancor picks him up, doesn't it? And he sticks this bone in its gob so it can't eat him. But then he clocks this like wee door panel, doesn't he? When he gets obviously round the back of it, and that's going to bring this door back down on top of it. So if he throws a handy skull there, you see, because the Rancor keeps them all up on display there, like a couple of Funkos.
Aye. Aye. The Rancor will eat anything, but it doesn't touch bones. You know what I mean?
Aye. But
So,
aye. It throws this skull, it hits this panel into it, and it brings the big trap door down on the Rancor, killing it. But it starts making whining noises, doesn't it? Like a dog. Like, you're like, oh no, old Yeller, old Yeller.
no, there is somebody that's distraught, and it's obviously the Rancor's handler. Oh, my head! Who's a British actor with gummy eyes, who name escapes me right now. But he's no happy about it, because as we learn in the Book of Boba Fett, or as we're told in the Book of Boba Fett, which is a lot of shite, a Rancor makes a bond with somebody,
Aye.
and that's it, one person. So that must have been his wee dude, man.
That's
But
it.
3PO then delivers Jabba's verdict of what's happening. How dare you, and all that. And, Jabba's distraught. He says, you're all going to be executed immediately.
Aye. Says you're all going to be going out to the desert, and you're going to, what is it? You're going to find out a true meaning of pain in the Sarlacc pit as you're slowly digested over 1,000 years. It's a bit strong, Jabba. It's a bit strong, but it's fair judgment.
Aye. Must be a slow digestion. Fucking Boba makes it out, doesn't he?
Aye,
so we get to like Jabba's barge. It's going to cross the Dune Sea in Tatooine. And we hear the music.
Aye. It'd be better. It would have been
serving the baby.
So much better in place, man, if you had like Van Halen, Panama, and all that playing. Oh,
or Black Eyed Peas.
I
got a feeling.
You know, I had to hold that back there. Do you know that? You know how hard that was?
Yeah, I seen it in your face. It's like somebody walks up to you and goes, da, 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 da.
Oh, this fucking kidney imploded there. But
look, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Shave and the haircut. Help me! Backtrack here. We're on the barge. R2's serving the baby. Leia's chained up to Jabba. I'd love to see how Jabba got on that fucking thing. and C-3PO's just cutting about, isn't he?
Aye. Jabba even says to Leia, isn't it? You'll learn to appreciate me. But they get to this big salad pit into it, and it's like a big chicken there with a big beak, just clocking away there with a couple of tentacles and that. It's just
Then again, that was added. That
aye,
fucking Little Shop of Horrors, but
aye,
it wasn't needed again. It wasn't.
mm,
But
aye,
hey ho,
aye. Maybe it's just what Big George wanted to do. He's like,
aye, maybe they wanted to do it originally, didn't have the technology to do it. So
aye.
fair enough, it is what it is again. So where are we? Because Han still can't see. Luke says, I used to live here. He says, you're gonna die here, you know. Convenient.
Aye. Aye. But as I'll pull up to this in it, Luke says to Jabba one last time, isn't it? Jabba, free us or die. And Big Jabba's still, this mad bastard. You're a mad bastard, look at me, that. But then, again, hark back to like Family Guy's Blue Harvest. Oh, was it? Was this one? Wasn't it Blue Harvest? Wasn't it? No, this was something Dark Side. Like, but see the head nods here. Obviously, the music starts going, duh, duh, and it goes to each character and they're all like that.
See, the very first time Luke does it to Lando,
Aye.
no cunt notices. Everybody's eyes are on Luke. They don't
Aye.
see him going. What I mean? But aye, it goes on for a wee while. But obviously, Luke and R2 have planned it for this scenario way back. So, look, it's quite a cool thing. It gets papped off the plank, grabs it, flings back up, catches his lightsaber that R2's launched into the air, man. And then he just starts swinging about a lightsaber like a 3-year-old boy.
He just starts taking out everything in a 5-mile radius. But it's good in it, man, because obviously he goes full Jedi. You know what I mean? Shit goes awry. He frees Chewbacca and that, didn't he? And by this time, I know Boba Fett's like, oh, here, fucking shit's going down. But Luke leaps onto like another wee barge, didn't he? He start taking out all these other guys while Boba Fett lands. But somebody shoots the barge they're on into it, and Lando falls out into the Sarlacc pit, didn't he? And he's just sitting dangling there.
That's good, man. There's a good bit where obviously Han still can't see and Chewie's shouting at him and he's like, Boba Fett, where? He turns around and just hits his rocket pack, which launches him into the barge and then he falls into the Sarlacc pit, man.
It's just brilliant. I'm sorry, boy, but I thought you were one of them.
Hello, I'm going to do that bit there when Chewie's got him dangling. Let it go, son.
But it just Leia doesn't hang about either, didn't she? Know she just gets right
oh
up.
No!
Fucking, there's no safety words here, Jabba, son.
It's like she just something's just that minute kicked off, and Leia's like that. Hey, here we
go! Right back to murder. but Luke gets onto the bars, doesn't he? And he's clearing the top deck and all this stuff, and it's just chaos in it. But see when what is it? Han Solo's trying to save Lando, and he's like, just grab it, Lando. And the next thing, the Sarlacc grabs his leg. See the scream, mad Lando makes it.
I knew you would say that. It's fucking as it's like a wee lassie. It's genuine, isn't it? Ah! So Han's like, give me the gun. And he's like, hey, thought you were blind. Take the chance of getting shot in the leg and get into that fucking hole, mate.
He's
like, he manages to shoot.
I can see a little better now. And just Lando, aim a little higher.
That's brilliant. So Chewie pulls him up, and all that. Luke goes onto the big barge, points the big main gun towards the deck, grabs Leia, and says, point it at the deck, right, shoot it, and then swings back out of the wee bars, didn't it? Which was quite cool, man.
Nice. Don't forget to pick up the droids. Because R2D2 just unceremonially just pushes C3PO off. Okay, maybe you're asked you.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So they blow up the bars and the bolt, and then they rendezvous in space and they say their cheerios because Luke's gone somewhere, isn't he?
Aye. Luke is going to the Dagobah system to visit the wee man.
He's a wee man. That's right,
The wee
R2,
man.
gone to Dagobah system.
Aye. I just see
What
a
promise to
hand.
make to an
Aye.
old friend. Old friend, mate, aye.
Aye. The old ways.
Way back, used to. I'm sure it was only a couple of months ago you met him for the first time. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Your old
mate.
friend there. But the
But-
Emperor, by this time, has arrived on Death Star 2, hasn't he?
Aye. And he's
To Darth Vader's bloody music, no less.
aye. But is it he just goes, you have done well. Or what is it? You have done well, my friend. And I'm like, Vader, you feel like that wee general guy? Yeah, dirty bastard. He's here a week. He's here a week. Oh.
Brilliant, man. But as I say, Ian McDiarmid just smashing. It's the whole less is more thing with Palpatine. You don't see his full face till like the end, and you're choking to see it. You know what I mean? And it's that's just great, man.
Aye.
But he tells Vader,
I know he's talking with Vader and he's like, we should turn Luke Skywalker to the dark side, isn't it? And see again now that what we know now, like there can only be two Siths. Like, I want to know what was going through Vader's head. He's like, does that mean I'm out? Last one in, first one out.
Master and Apprentice,
Oh.
which never really sat with me at all because it's never been the case. And although Dooku wasn't a Sith, he was on the sides, you know what I mean? And that's just strange, man. And then there was a time where the Sith were rampant. There was thousands of the bastards. So I don't know. Maybe it's just one of the things, but he does. He says to them, and now I sense you wish to go after your son, Lord Vader. Yes, my master. Given time, he will come to you. He will come to me? I have foreseen it.
Aye.
And we're on Dagobah.
Aye. Right to Dagobah, and Luke's got he's obviously got a sad look about him because he obviously knows Yoda has went right downhill. Know what I mean? He's got a smoker's cough and everything. But
He's took a dip in the last couple of months for Yoda. He's not looking too great at all.
Aye.
But his patter's electric before he goes. It's fucking smashing. Look, I so old to young eyes. No, hey, no, not at all, wee man. You're like sharp, wee man. Whoa, still go to.
Aye. As it says, when 900 years you are, how young you look, will you? Like that.
When 900 years old you reach, look as good you're not. That bad wee Empire laugh, man.
Oh,
You hear nothing
mate.
else.
I can't help myself, mate. It just got hit in the neck with a heck sack. Where it come from?
Oh, it's brilliant. So Luke then says to him, he knows he's dying and all that stuff. But they have a wee conversation, and Luke basically says, oh, so I am a Jedi. And Yoda stops dying for a minute and goes, what? No, son. No, yet, you're no. Fucking trying to die here and you're coming out with that shite.
Aye.
No,
Luke wants to
you
finish
must
his training,
confront
doesn't he?
Vader.
Aye. He must to become a Jedi. He must confront Vader, isn't it? And then it's like that's when Luke goes, "Is it true that he's my father?" And Yoda goes right back to dying. Oh, my knee! Oh, oh
I
fucking.
know. Is it true Yoda is my father? Yoda says, find out after this short break. It
Oh,
told you, did he? Aye. Unfortunate is this. Luke doesn't see why. Unfortunate because I know the truth. No, because you've got to face him. And knowing he's your dad, obviously, is going to be harder, as it were. You're frozen, mate. I'll pause this now. Yoda basically says to Luke, the reason you lost the fight in Empire was because you didn't stay here and finish your training. So Yoda gets a pure, I told you so in before he fucking, before he dies, mate.
aye. Aye. He's a bit hangmanty. What is it? Aye. You went there before completing your training and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is it not like aye? But to become a Jedi or whatever it is, you has to defeat Vader or something.
Confront him. Aye, you need to confront him anyway. But he says to Luke, and then he changes, he says to Luke, when gone am I, the last of the Jedi you will be.
Mm-hmm.
And then he caps it, doesn't he? He says, look about 40 times. Look.
Look, I look like a drunk uncle. Look, look, no, look. But
And then he tells him eventually there is another Skywalker.
aye, with his dying
So,
breaths. You know what I mean? He's like that.
aye.
Who could that be?
Mental. Now, Mark Hamill's acting in the face at this point is brilliant. He goes, you just see everything in his face going for, there's another Skywalker? Who the fuck's this? To, oh, Yoda's did. Do you know what I mean? No, kind of like I said it, but he's like back in the room kind of thing. And it's, then Yoda just disappears into the Force.
Aye, I just it makes his way to the bar, but it's just. But see, obviously, like Luke leaves his wee hut after that, and he's talking to R2 about they have to go, and he's wondering who my sister is and all this shit. And but when he looks at Yoda's wee hut, you see like the fireplace. I take it is gonna, and you're like, oh, oh,
Well, oh, the fires are out.
oh, bye. It's a wee sad moment, isn't it? Because see, apparently the whole reason this scene is in this movie is because people didn't believe that Vader was actually Luke's like father.
All right.
Because it was like they just thought it was going to be like Vader was telling a wee white lie, like a trick. You know what I mean? And
Try and get
apparently,
his defences done.
and apparently George Lucas only decided to do it when James Earl Jones says he didn't believe it. So this is what it was all about.
Oh.
It's like, oh,
So this is just a kind of a confirmation
aye,
that it is true.
aye.
But then your man there, Obi-Wan, appears. But instead of appearing right beside Luke, he appears in the bushes. Has to get out the bushes.
Actually, he stepped out for doing a fish.
Aye. That's what it's exactly like, man. It's a slash there, mate. Sorry. But Luke, obviously, he's got a wee bit in an ebb with where Obi-Wan goes like, how you? Again, you told me my dad was dead. That's when you get the best answer ever, innit?
Well, what he says again? He goes, well, I was kind of telling the truth.
Aye. So what I told you was correct from a certain point of view. A certain point of view? You old bastard.
He's more machine now than man.
I know. Cares not a jot. Didn't you know? Not like the emotion we've seen.
Oh, tell me why. Tell me why. Why is this? Why is he more? Because I cut his legs and his fucking arm off, you see?
Then I proceeded to barbecue your father. I mean, it's no the emotion like guilt-ridden Obi-Wan we've seen and everything else. It's just he's at peace with that now. your father's a bastard. I don't like him.
The bastard like his father before him. But it's just what is it? Luke says to him, "Look, look, I can't destroy my father." Know what I mean? And Obi-Wan's like, "Well, the Emperor's already won. Then you were our last chance."
But then Luke says, Yoda mentioned another, and he says he still doesn't know it's a sister at this time. And Obi-Wan kind of tells him the ending of Revenge of the Sith. You know what I mean?
Aye.
We knew if Vader had two children, had to keep them far apart. Blah blah blah. And then Luke just says, "My sister, Leia." He goes like, "Your feelings do you credit, but bury them deep down, Luke. They could be used against you."
Aye.
So
See me
that's quite
someday in
good.
that cinema, but that must have been like that. Oh my god!
Exactly, mate. See that must have been just boom at the time, man. Mind blown. Especially she had the revelation in the second one that I'm your father, and then this one, fuck, Luke's your sister, and then everybody goes like, "Whoa, hold on,
Aye.
you know, ain't you?"
I know. What's that? Your feelings serve you false, Luke. Your penis is erect over your sister.
Just as well you never put your other lightsaber inside her. Oh, why does she? But she's always known, apparently. So we quickly morph into space, and it's the Rebel fleet, isn't it, mate?
Aye.
And Lando's now a respected general. He's having a good bit of back and forth with our hand.
Aye. It says went. Aye. I just say I mentioned your name because they were looking for pilots. He's like, I didn't know they were making charge of the whole thing.
Don't look at me, pal. I just said you're a fair pilot. So it's a briefing of sorts. They're getting briefed on the fact that they've got information that there's a new Death Star getting built. Um, this is where we first see Mon Mothma, who is no significance whatsoever at the time.
Mhm.
But obviously, watching Andor, watching Rebels, she's a very prominent, important figure.
Aye, she's a good egg.
Which wasn't best explained at the time, I suppose, but didn't have to be. But she's talking about the Bothan spies brought them the information, and then she cuts away to the dramatic Oscar. Many Bothans died to bring us this information. Oh, hen.
Aye, and then she drops this wee nugget of gold, didn't she? And we just realised that the Emperor is going to be on board. And everybody's like,
Her eyes,
"Oh!"
her eyes widen like a Kinder egg. They're garbage now, by the way. Kinder eggs are shite.
Oh, but
So
it's revealed in on it that the Death Star has got a shield, and the source of the shield's coming for the planet Endor in it.
see this guy that's telling you about that, General Maxine.
Aye.
It looks like action, man. Painted hair and the drawn-on beard, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, superb, man. But this is the whole thing, isn't it? They plan to go into Endor using an Empire ship that they've captured. And it turns out that Solo is going to lead this ground attack into it. And everybody's like, "You? This pub?"
Who's gone with you? Well, I didn't want to speak for anybody else. And I'll go, we're gone.
Aye.
Me, and
Aye.
Spartacus, and
Aye.
Spartacus.
I'll captain my captain.
That's all. That's all I think they don't do is jump up in their desks, man. But the old team are back together, and we see C-3PO. Here we go again.
But that's when the bold Luke, didn't he? Luke comes in the door. "I'll join you."
Hi, Han. And then Leia's, what's wrong? Ask me again sometime. No, I'm asking you now. What the fuck's up? Obviously, it's something to do with me in it. What is it?
I know, he's got that mad whimsical look at him like that.
Aye. So then we cut away, and Lando's Han's handed over the Falcon to Lando for his run, hasn't he?
Aye. And it's just look, it's the fastest ship in the fleet and all that, and it was Lando says, "All right, buddy, I'll bring it back to you in one piece, not a scratch." And he goes, "No, not a scratch."
Would you get out of here, you pirate? Oh, animated.
Aye,
Oh,
but it's just that
Billy
it's
D.
like,
Williams is fucking class, man.
aye, but see what Hangme, Han's just looking at the Falcon. He's just like, just got a feeling I'm never going to see it again. And you're like, oh, the poor man. He's letting go of his full escort there.
Let's go, General. Okay. Okay, Chewie.
Aye.
Let's see
Who
what
else
this
but
piece of shit can
Quagmire?
do. It's shirt pants. I don't know for sure I'm wearing a shirt and pants.
Oh.
Shirt pants. Shirt pants.
Aye.
Oh,
But then,
stop it.
also you find out the Emperor has a plan to destroy the rebels, didn't he? Once and for all.
Oh, aye, him and Vader have a wee chat there, didn't they?
Aye. And these two other guys, who are they supposed to be? Are they supposed to be just, I don't know, like people for the Senate or something? Or wee lackeys? Because he, after he goes to Vader, go onto the planet Endor and wait for your son to arrive, know what I mean? And we'll deal with this fucking rabble. And he turns away and he starts talking to two guys. And they're like, oh, aye. Did you get the prawn sandwiches I sent? Oh, aye, they're not bad, them.
I suppose so, because he has got, obviously, he's usually got an entourage in the prequels, hasn't he? But aye, I suppose so. I was trying to think, yeah, it wasn't his guards, Emperor's guards, they were at the lift, weren't they? They were just on at the lift.
Aye. But anyway.
Your own red dudes, they were cracking figures, them. Their capes were all velvet. Smashed it. Ruined it by taking them into the bath, but. So we're on the Imperial ship with Han and the team, and they're approaching Endor, and they need to get clearance to lower the shield so they can get down onto Endor, don't they?
Aye.
They try to get him a code.
Aye. It's got to give him a code and all that, isn't it? And it's like, Luke can feel Vader on that ship, know what I mean? And he's like, oh, I'm endangering the mission. I shouldn't have came and all that. You know what I mean?
Don't get Jerry, kid.
don't get penisy. But he's just who is it? He's, Vader's like, he knows Luke's on there and all, isn't he? And he goes, if they got a code, it's an old code, but it checks out. And then that's when Vader decides to let them in because it's the plan, isn't it? Like, oh, you bastards.
Aye, something's afoot. But they're not going for it, Chewie. Go slowly, but don't look like you're going slowly. I don't know, fly casual. Another Family Guy bit, brilliant, man. So they get onto the moon. Obviously, so it's all part of the plan. They get on there, and it ends up there's about fucking 30 rebels.
Aye.
They're on the ship. They're on this one.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Let's see what they're there and all. They obviously clock these guards now, right? We can't do it, nor we will alert these guys. And again, see Han Solo, man, he's just funny. It's just, don't worry, we've got this. Come on, Chewie. And literally, you had one job, stones on a twink, and again. But see this, the Stormtrooper, by the way, what a right hook he's got on him. It was an Indiana Jones punch. See the noise that came off it?
Aye. It was the exact same sound effect, mate. You're right. Because the funny thing about it as well is just before it, Luke says, "Hey, Han, subtly, quiet. Hey." And then imagine standing on a twig in a forest. That's fucking mental, that.
Aye, but they said the wee other wee guys just take off on their speed bikes, don't they? While Han does some like karate moves to this one that's set about him earlier, didn't he? But
self-defense over the body throw and all that shit.
Aye.
And the other two try to make a break for it. So Leia's like, "There's another two. I see them, Leia." So they chase on. I texted you last night about this bit. As an hour in, and it's the speed bike chase in the forest. It's still cool as fuck, man. It really is.
It's good, man. It's
the sound effects and all.
Aye, it's just I've got a picture beside one of them and all there. You see, it's they're not as wee as you think they are. They're big there, you know.
Aye, smashing. Good, cool story, bro. Fuck you. I've no.
Oh, you weren't allowed a shot at it, but you weren't allowed a shot at it. But
You've got to imagine the wisdom of gone so fast in such a built up area and one of the
aye,
things, to be honest with you. But I remember watching the making of it, and it's the something woods in Colorado, the biggest trees in the world and all that, and it's just smashing how they speed up the film and all that. Excellent, and the sound effects in there as well. But long story short, Luke and Leia managed to shoot one of them down. Leia gets knocked off. Luke wrestles with the other one, gets knocked off, but he comes back round the stupid bastard, and Luke slices the nose off his speed bike there, and he's right into a tree.
That's it. And that's him. Two of them have split up, isn't they? But they've stopped at these guys alerting the base. Know what I mean? But
now.
aye. But then Luke makes his way back to Han Solo and Chewie and into it, and they realise that Leia isn't back yet. So they send the rest of the rebels onto the bunker, and they go searching for Leia into it.
Aye. And this is where we meet wee Wicket.
Aye.
Because Leia's having a wee kip in the bushes. And wee Wicket, what? A wee Ewok. First time we see them. They're cute as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Starts poking her with a stick.
Oh,
she jumps,
so bad
she
you
jumps up.
need to say that.
I know, exactly. That's how dirty these people that listen to us think, you know. But she jumps up out her slumber and, hey, cut it out. And it's wee Warwick Davis, man. Obviously, we know that now, but she's just trying to befriend him, tell him she's not going to hurt him and all that. She pulls out what she has left off a Milky Bar. You hungry? Want some tea?
Oh,
Chihuahua.
Aye. But then they say they're bonding and all that, isn't it? Oh, you're a handsome wee man, aren't you? And then the next thing, he goes right into Rambo mode, doesn't he? Like, that 1,000-yard stare. What? But what is it? The stormtrooper has a shot at him, didn't it? And obviously, the wee Ewok, he fucking takes off running, didn't he? He's gone. I'm not hanging about here, Leia. We're going to get done here.
He falls off the log that they're sitting on, and he goes underneath it. So she's looking for the sniper. She's so engrossed trying to find him. Another one sneaks up on her.
No.
Freeze! Sorry, they're frozen, but there you go. Freeze! And she's like, that bastard. But the wee Ewok hits him in the leg.
Aye.
And he obviously is able to best him. Get his gun and shoot the sniper as well. Again, so that's pretty good, that.
Aye.
We then cut to Vader, didn't we? Again.
Aye. Emperor's telling Vader to Luke is on the planet, isn't he? And he's like, oh, yeah.
I have sensed him.
Aye.
Strange that I have not.
Aye, that's it. What is it? I'm beginning to wonder if there's a connection here. Aye, like that. Well, I would say there was one. Aye, son, aye.
I wonder if your feelings are clear on this matter, Lord Vader. Yes, my master. So back then, though, Luke finds Leia's hat. And they're like, oh no. Then the next thing, Chewie just goes, and there's a big dead animal hanging off a spike into her stick.
That's it. And it's like, oh, and then it's a trap, isn't it? These wee Ewoks have set up a trap, and they're all hanging in this. Again, mate, nets, it doesn't matter what universe it is, nets are the way to win.
Such a knowledge. Oh, brilliant, man. It's just, I don't get it, Chewie. It's a dead animal. So fucking, as you say, mate. Chewie springs a trap. They're on this net. It's a wee comedic bit with a light music. But wee R2 gets him out it. He's got a saw, a wee circular saw inside him. And they all fall out quite funnily, didn't they? Back to the ground.
R2D2 is literally a walking Batman utility belt. He's got everything, man.
Funny flight. Still can't fly this at this point, obviously, but we know he can.
Aye. But
So all the mad Ewoks appear, and they're all different colours and patterns and smashing looking. So they're
mate, it'd actually be some fight to see them fight the what are the other wee guys called? The Jawas. I'd actually pay to see that fight, by the way. Just
I would just pay to see a Jabba without a hood on. I want to see a Jabba because you can't fight. There's no drawings or artwork or anything out there. I've looked.
oh, brilliant,
I
man.
want to pull a Jabba's hood down.
Aye, but the Ewoks capture the lads, didn't they? And then it's when the wee Ewoks all see C-3PO, didn't they? They all just go, oh.
Hola, hola, oh. What are they
Oh,
saying? It's rather embarrassing. You can understand them. I'm fluent in over 6 million, but shut up, you dick. What are you saying? Well, it appears they think of me as some sort of god. Han's like, well, why don't you use that divine intervention and get us out of this? Oh, that wouldn't be proper.
proper.
Proper. Here you are.
But nice and into it, the lads are all been fucking, they're all hog-tied, aren't they?
By the way,
Hog-tied.
they've built a chair for C3PO. Right, let's get back to camp. Hold on a minute. We need to fashion a throne, a carrying throne. Then we'll go.
Aye. But what is it he says? What's happening, C3PO? And he's like, well, this is rather embarrassing. It seems that you're going to be the main course in a banquet in my honour. You're like, what? Oh, fucking mad wee. What was going to eat?
So tell them.
Fucking
Why
Han
don't you
Solo.
tell them to? I tell them no. They tries to and they don't listen. I see this wee song to me guys so I can put the logs on. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Must be Ewok for I am gonna cook ya. I'm gonna cook ya.
Very good, very nice. Oh,
Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut. McDonald's, McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a Pizza Hut.
oh dear.
But look,
Oh.
he's a crafty bastard, that Luke one. He says, look, C3PO, tell them if they don't stop cooking us, you'll get angry and use your magic there.
Aye.
But I don't have any magic, sir. Just do it. So he says that to him. Oh, bida. Toronto gush. They all go, fuck it, no. Just keep cooking the bastards. And then Luke floats fucking C3PO up in the air, doesn't he?
And they all get the fear, don't they? And they fucking release everybody.
Look at him fear that. Seen some things, man. I know some stuff. Oh.
Wait. See those NA stormtroopers survive the battle of Endor? And it's just, they're all sitting in the pub like, we're in the trees, man. We're in the trees.
Aye, because it must be some survive, for fuck's sake. So, after Luke does his party piece with C3PO, and C3PO lands, Luke goes, thanks, 3PO, as if it was him that done it. Huh, I didn't know I had it in me. Huh.
See the other wee bit I know when R2D2 gets up, he whips out his taser and he starts shocking this wee guy up the arse. Near you.
So brilliant, and it the wee comedy jump. Oh, wait, man. The next thing we're running the campfire and 3PO's telling them all the story of the last two films very quickly. Oh, Gundan Jonah Vader. Master Luke Skywalker. Brilliant, man. There's a wee Ewok fucking sitting back rocking a pipe. Keep going there, Golden.
See the other one, he gets sort of like pure scared and he grabs Han Solo's leg. Oh,
oh, brilliant, man. So good. So, long story short, the two heat honcho Ewoks have a wee conflab and then talk to 3PO and he goes, oh, amazing. What is it? We are now part of the tribe. Hey, hey! They'll start cuddling and shit.
oh fucking superb.
Back is up to up to fucking R2 and starts stroking him and all that. Oh, what an Ewok, mate.
Oh, oh
There's
mate,
got
but
to be
just
Funko Ewoks, man. There's got to be Funko Ewoks,
oh,
surely.
there will be, mate. There's got to be. But that's the other thing I'm going on to. Han Solo says, right, what's the quickest way to this bunker and all that? And it was it, and, and we need new supplies. And he goes, hurry up, would you? And see the way C-3PO like snaps back like you're fucking.
Brilliant.
Oh,
This time Leia and Luke are outside, having a wee heart to heart. And Luke just asks her, do you remember your mother? And I'm amazed Leia does. Yeah,
oh.
just little bits. She was beautiful and she was kind and she had a lovely smell about her and she was about a D cup and then Luke says, I have no memory of my mother.
Uh,
So
I'm kind of getting the. I kind of lean to the side that see the feelings they get through the Force.
aye.
I reckon that's what it probably is, but I don't remember much. But she literally describes her. She describes her mood that day.
Aye.
Oh, she
Aye,
was awfully sad.
Aye. She's beautiful, but she's very troubled. So sad
Aye,
wee woman, so she was.
she
Aye,
was
because your dad was shooting the fucking life out of her. That's how.
she was listening to Adele and some of that Dido there, and it was just unbecoming. And there was a big
Just
robot there.
happy.
The big robot going, oh, pa.
Ooh, bah. I'm just glad she parted with us before she got into Lewis Capaldi. That's my greatest gift in life, that. If Luke
Oh.
says Vader's my dad, Leia doesn't go like that. Oh no. She just goes, okay.
You look nothing like
And then he
him.
says, the force is strong in my family. My father has it, I have it, and my sister has it. You make of that. And she goes like that. I know. Somehow I've always known.
I
Oh,
know.
have you?
So, can you explain that kiss?
You explain that reach around the off camera. So Han comes out
That's not
after
right.
Luke says, look,
That's
I need
not
to go and
right.
face Vader. I'm going to duck out here. I'm going to duck away. And then Han comes out. Everything all right, doll? What's going on here?
Aye. Aye. This is nothing I can't tell you. And he's like, oh, but you could tell. And he starts getting jealous, doesn't he?
You
And
can
then,
tell, look, is that how you can tell? You fucking bitch.
aye,
Fuck
but see,
you, you
after
fucking bitch. In a Bill Murray voice.
and he's just saying that to himself. It's just their journey. It's just their journey.
You bastard.
Oh,
See, just
but
before he goes away, after shouting at her, he goes, ah.
aye. With the tears.
Then he turns around, and then this is the only bit in the film I cringe at. It's when Carrie Fisher says to him, hold me.
Oh.
Just it's very 1930s, 40s. Hold
Aye.
me.
Aye. But Luke has surrendered himself to Vader, hasn't he? Because he believes that he can turn them back to the good side. And it's just the bold Darth Vader. Nah. What does it say to him? What? Anakin. And he's like, that name no longer holds any meaning for me. Like, sorry, Biggin.
Mad Luke's pushing all the buttons, isn't he?
Aye.
Aye. No, that's still your true name. I don't care what you say. Use your shite.
Aye.
You've just forgotten it.
Is it true
And then
my
he
mum used to
says,
listen to Dido? That is why she get fucking choked.
oh, brilliant, man.
Packed my Led Zeppelin CDs out and put fucking Dido on it. Wasn't it right? It wasn't right.
So Vader takes his lightsaber. Well, the guy gives him it. He says it was carrying all of this. Vader takes it and he says, I see you've constructed a new lightsaber, which was a deleted scene out of this because every Jedi must make their own lightsaber, apparently. But for some reason, it was taken out because it is there. You can see it online. Luke's constructing his lightsaber, which is would have been a nice addition, but hey ho. And he says, "Look, Dad, I can still feel the good in you and all that." And Vader says, "Obi-Wan once thought as you did. It's too late for me, my son."
Aye. Your skills are now complete.
And my father truly is dead.
Aye. Aye. I guess that's what he says. He went, "I don't believe you will hand me over to the Emperor." And then Vader just fucking rebounds it right away, whips out the fucking lightsaber like that. Aye, do you think so? Aye. Aye. Fucking. You're out of lifelines, Luke, son. In the lift.
You will join us or you will die. So, Han's crew try to storm the bunker for the shield generator back in Endor. Little do they know, they're going into a trap, aren't they?
Aye. Aye, because they go in the back door. Hey! And the wee Ewok, he leads
Smash it
away.
in.
He leads away the guards, doesn't he? So there's only one guard there. And it's like, oh, this is brilliant, this. But then,
all the while, the rebel fleet is starting to make its jump to light speed on approach to Endor as well, aren't they?
aye. And this is where you get the first face-to-face with Emperor and Luke in it. Because right away,
Aye.
he's already saying to him, "Listen, I'm going to turn you here, son." You know what I mean? You're going to be joining us.
Aye. Welcome, young Skywalker.
Aye.
Cup of tea, biscuit.
Aye. Because what is it he says to me? Luke says to him, your faith in your abilities or something is your weakness or something. And the Emperor just retorts back, and your faith in your friends is yours. And you're like, oh, mic drop.
Aye. So then the Emperor proceeds to basically tell him, "Me man, I know everything that's going on. Your pals are on the forest moon of Endor. They're walking into a trap, and your rebel fleet that are just about to appear are also waiting on them." And Luke's like, "Oh no, you know.
That's what he says. It was him that leaked the plans, wasn't it? Technically, it's
he's done all the way through, man. Everything's been his design.
But see when he goes,
he's wee.
See when he says to him, he goes, "I'm afraid the ship will be quite operational when you get here."
When your friends arrive, you're gonna cry about it.
Oh,
brilliant. So,
but like he says, that the ground team, they then get captured by this trap with all these stormtroopers that were nowhere in sight. You know what I mean? But see when they go outside, there's like battalions of them. Feel like that.
Oh, there's millions of them.
The wee guy that camouflage.
He's got his one line in the whole film: "You rebel scum." So then the fleet arrive in orbit, and they realise I've fucking misspelt shield and wrote Sheila. The Sheila's still up.
Mad Australian rebels. What? Sheila!
Aye, because Lando's having a wee back and forth with his co-pilot who's called Nine Num.
Aye.
Who I just think a fucking double-lipped guy, man, on here, who's apparently speaking Korean for some reason. It's like, look, we must be able to get reading. Why would they be jamming us if they don't know we're coming, motherfuckers?
Aye, that's it. And shit just goes down, doesn't it? And then you've got General Akbar. It's a trap! Is that the
know what this one was called?
Eh?
Does that know what this one was called? It's a trap.
Oh, aye, it might have been for the Family Guy thing. Aye. Aye. Oh, that sounds about right.
Side. And then the first one was Blue Harvest, wasn't
it? Aye.
So mad fish bastard.
Aye. But the whole time, he's letting Luke watch this space battle, isn't he? And the whole time he's just nattering away. He's like, "Oh, look at your wee pals there, eh? You're funny."
"I'm here, boy. See for yourself." And then he looks at the lightsaber. "You want it, don't you? I can feel it. dead swelling in you. Oh, it's fucking superb, man. Luke's
Oh,
choking for the saber. He's choking
aye,
for it.
aye. Take your lightsaber. Stroke me down with it.
So we now have a counter ambush back in Endor where 3PO and the Ewoks have hatched a plan. And they ambush the ambushers.
Oh, oh, superb, man. They just they just ambushed these two stormtrooper bastards. And that's what I'm talking about. They're in the trees, man.
Fucking gliders and all that, man. Dropping rocks and
Oh,
big logs and shit. So Han and Leia are trying to get back in the door, but they get pinned. They need R2 to come over and open the blast doors for them, didn't they?
and just there's all like chaos happening. There's these big walkers walking. And see, really, the wee Ewoks are getting massacred, aren't they? They're getting
Oh,
because I know see people like they slag this film as well, and they go, "Ah, well, look, the Empire was taken down by like, wee Care Bears." And you're like, "Aye, but the battle is there's a one bit in the battle that's kind of pivotal. Up to that point, they're getting fucking severely done in. You know what I mean?"
what's there? There's a horrible, horrible wee bit that's
Aye,
coming up shortly when an AT-AT, I call them AT-ATs, I think they're called AT&Ts, aren't they?
aye,
I call them an AT-AT, and it fucking shoots. There's two running, it shoots one. The two of them, one only gets back up, the other one doesn't. And then he
aye.
goes there and realises he's dead and starts greeting. See, as a wee boy, man, that broke my heart. Fucking,
Oh mate, just lying there like, oh, my heart's roasted.
oh, was mate, I was distraught. I had a
Oh,
great at the opening of a fucking fag paper right enough when I was a wee boy.
but
So they've got the wee slings with the rocks in them.
aye,
And the wee walk gets one wrapped on his own head on it.
aye.
That's quite funny.
Oh, it's good. Aye, because they're just using primitive manners of defeating the Empire, aren't they? They're using rocks and stones and arrows and everything under the sun. But it goes back to the Death Star, doesn't it? And the Emperor. They're watching this space battle out the window again, and then that's when he reveals to Luke into it that the Death Star is fully operational, and it's like, oh no, you bastard!
Exactly. It's quite funny because at this point the rebels are just in a lot of dogfight in space. They can't go anywhere. They're getting picked off, and Lando notices why are these Star Destroyers not even moving? Why are they not engaging? What's going on?
Hmm.
And that's when the Emperor says they don't need to because it's fully operational. Yeah.
See,
And
that's another question I've got. Maybe I've not read it somewhere, but you know how for the first Death Star, like what powered the laser was the kyber crystals, right?
yes.
So see when the first Death Star was blown up, they're fucking gone as well, right? So where did they get all the kyber crystals for the second Death Star? If they blew up Jeddah in Rogue One.
I know. It's either they could. It's either they're not just privy to Jeddah, or which isn't explained, I suppose, or they've been stockpiling the fucking kyber crystals because they did take. If I remember right, in Rogue One, they'd nearly exhausted the kyber crystal. That was the last of the ships it was gone with. So I'd imagine there's a scene in Rebels. I know I've just watched a program in Rebels where there's one kyber crystal and it's like the size of a coffin,
Yeah.
and that's what used to power the fucking Death Star. And that was quite good, mate.
Yeah.
Good question, though.
Mm.
So the Death Star starts taking out the big rigs, doesn't it?
Aye, just starts fucking blasting into it, and Lando's like, "Oh, here, that fucking tennis boy there's fucking firing at us." And then that's it's like we need to get closer to the Death Stars. Know what I mean? Because they'll no fire on their own ships. Really, gives us a wee bit of time.
During Endor, R2 gets his head blown off.
And he ends up
Just
with a
after,
fucking Swiss Army knife.
aye, just after that's when my wee heartbreaking moment with the Ewoks that get
Right.
slaughtered. And then the rebels obviously are still getting picked off in space. And by this time, Luke is sweating.
Oh, he's struggling here, isn't he? He's struggling. And that's
The Emperor's just goading him.
He's just pure baiting him into, man. He's just, oh, I can feel your anger.
Oh, take it. Split me down with all your hate. take your place by my side. You just see Vader. What?
There's only 2 names on this door.
I know. So Luke grabs the saber by the force. By the way, he's only that away from
Aye.
it, but still gets it anyway. Goes to strike at the Emperor, and Vader pulls up, and the battle has commenced in it.
See, that's what I'm kind of wondering here as well. Was that Vader stopping his son got to the dark side, or was he just protecting his master? Because at what point does Vader start kind of twisting back to the good side again? Know what I mean?
See, the minute he said, "It's too late for me, son,"
Aye.
that's the first time I felt he's doubt, or he wants to get back, but he thinks he can. Do you know what I mean? There's no
Aye.
redemption, but obviously there is, because he spoke like a human for the first time ever, man. It was fucking strange. So we're back in Endor again. Chewie's got a holiday on AT-AT with a couple of Ewoks.
He goes full Tarzan, doesn't he?
Brilliant. Aye. Brilliant, man. Leia takes a hit in the shoulder. And then she gets to say Han's line back to him that he done in Empire, didn't he?
Aye. Aye, because you would have got that in the pictures, everybody would have went, yeah! It's the rattling bells and all that. Ding, 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 ding.
Because she's hiding a gun, and she's like, "Oh, I love you. I know."
You see, that's when the battle kind of twists on off. See, when Chewie gets in the AT-AT and he starts blowing up things, that's when the battle kind of turns. Know what I mean? Because the Ewoks were just getting severely done in.
That's right. And they couldn't get in the door to do what they wanted to do, which should blow up the shield generator. But Chewie comes. "Oh, it's yourself, Chewie. Get down here. She needs help. In fact, hold on a minute. Back blow these doors open first.
I have a cunning plan." Well,
back on the fucking Death Star. Vader's like, "Obi-Wan has taught you well." Luke powers down, says, "I want to fight you," and all that, doesn't he? And goes and hides.
Aye, he says, you're unwise to lower your defences, and if you what is it? If you will not join us, you will be destroyed, or something like that. And he launches his lightsaber at him, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that."
Aye, brilliant, man. So Luke's saying to him, "I can still feel the good in you." Then Vader, as you say, throws the lightsaber. So the rebels blow the bunker door. Luke then decides to play hide and seek with his dad.
See that at all?
And
That's
looking
kind of
for him.
fucking. That's quite like eerie, that bit into it, because it's silent and it's in the darkness and all this, and all you're just seeing is the red lightsaber, and he's just.
Brilliant, mate, because it marries in with the dialogue.
Aye.
Because all the while, Luke's genuinely fear, and Vader's reading him into.
Aye, and as it says, "Oh, your feelings betray you, boy," you know that. And then that's if you won't join us, because obviously Luke thinks about Leia, doesn't he? And that's what he's talking about, that your feelings betray you. And that's but he just goes, "Sister, so you have a sister." I'm like, "Oh."
Obi-Wan was wise to keep her from me. If you can't be turned, perhaps she will.
Aye, just fucking the bold. That's it. Luke just lets his feelings take control, doesn't he? And just starts fucking
mashing this bit because the music and all behind it.
Aye.
Vader's just not expecting the power, the hatred, and all that getting unleashed on him into no man, and music's crescendoing into obviously Luke besting his dad, the cutting off his hand, and you hear that iconic James Earl Jones.
And that's that at all, isn't it? The Emperor, you just hear him cackling away because he's fucking enjoying every minute, isn't he? It's like
always. Then the Emperor, like, "That's it. No, kill your dad. You can be my apprentice. Fuck you, Vader. Done with you."
Aye. Yeah, that's it. Look, done it. He just catches himself. Well, he looks at his horn, doesn't he? And then he sees that Vader also has a mechanical hand. And he's like, "Dear Papa."
Daddy. Daddy was there.
Oh, but that's when he tells you, he says, "Nah, I'll never join the dark side, hint it." And then that's the Emperor. He takes the nip, didn't he? He goes, "Oh, so be it, Jedi." And
He's fucking raging, isn't he?
aye. But we go back to Endor, into it, and Han Solo and that they blow up the bunker, and that's the shielding
Finally.
sort of thing. Aye, shit's about to get serious, and then this is when Lando leads the attack into the reactor into it to blow up this Death Star, which again was good. See them flying through these wee spaces and all that. Everything's just what it says, mate. I don't know why it got panned with some people, or it's the weakest. You get everything. Know what I mean?
A lot of people used to say, "Oh, it's the reboot of the fucking original story, just happening it again and all that." It's so much more than that. It's just
Aye.
some people will never be happy, man. But like you, mate, brilliant going through all these fucking gullies and small spaces, and that's amazing, amazing. So the Emperor attacks Luke with a lightning forced into him. Just at first, he's just like crippling him. And Vader watches on, and you can see, obviously, you can't see his facial expression, but his heat movements, he's in conflict, isn't he?
Aye, definitely, man. He's like, oh, don't hurt my boy there.
The best thing about the Emperor here is he's obviously getting drunk on his own power, doesn't realise Vader's fucking in conflict.
Aye.
And he says, "And now, young Skywalker, you will die. I've just been fucking with you for the last 5 minutes, but no, I'm going to kill you." And that's where Vader's just.
Aye.
I don't know.
But this is a thing I thought it was a bit shit and all, because they used, see the James Earl Jones saying no from Revenge of the Sith, and they've put it in this. Know what I mean? But just nitpicking into it. But Vader picks up. Aye. Vader picks up the Emperor, didn't he? And throws him down this gully thing. And this is probably my biggest problem. See, with the sequels after this, because that was the prophecy right there. That was Anakin bringing balance to the Force. Everything was all in a night, tight wee bow. That was it, done. And then they go and do, he's still alive, you see.
That's because when they done their films, they did not have a fucking clue what was going on. It started off kind of strong with Force Awakens, and then it's just as if we pulled people off the street to make it up as they fucking went. But that's an argument for another day, mate. But as you say, he's launched down this absolute chasm, and he's obviously burnt up in something on the way down there because the smoke and all that comes back up, which is strange. But then we have the trench run. We're back to that. Lando, here goes nothing. Rebel ships take out the Superstar Destroyer and all, which is pretty good, man.
Aye, because I need to target attention onto that, the Superstar Destroyer, and that goes down into it and it crashes into the Death Star and all. But see that bit with Akbar? He sits back on his chair like he's been like crushed. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's a big fucking puppet, and I can tell he's feeling something.
Oh wait, man.
But
so Luke is dragging his father back to a ship in the hangar because the Death Star's imminently going to explode in it.
And it's
and nobody's caring about them. We're just running about fucking mental.
The Empire's done. But this is it. Vader asks Luke to take off his helmet, didn't he? So he can look on him with his own eyes. And you're like, oh, that's my boy.
And it's emotionally charged, this bit, man. It really is.
All that was missing was, it's not time.
Oh, no way, man.
Oh.
Every generation. Oh, fucking hell. So he just looks at him. They've a wee look in each other's eyes, and he says, basically, look, tell your sister you were right about me. Tell her I was no bad, no that. It was a good egg.
You know what I mean? And as it looks, I'll not leave you here, but Vader just dies into it. And see the music with that as well. It's like, I'm sure it's the Darth Vader music, but it's like a different tone. Know what I mean? Like it's ending, and you're like, everything's just fucking brilliant, man.
Aye, I put it there, mate. Single piano death match. It's
Aye.
fucking the final thing. There's some people, a lot of people have a problem with the fact that Anakin never disappeared,
Mhm.
and because he'd fulfilled his prophecy, he'd come back to the light, and he should have went with the Force there. But again, I
Aye.
think that's just people nitpicking as well. Know what I mean?
Aye. But
So Lando blows the Death Star, didn't he?
aye, the Falcon riding this big fucking fireball wave, mate. It's just cool, isn't it? You're like, yes, because everybody's happy.
Licking their asses. No, yeah.
Oh, but that's it. The Falcon emerges through the flames, isn't it? And then this Death Star just explodes. And then see when you can see the explosion for Endor and all that as well. Ah, that was fucking cool, man. Know what I mean?
I
It's
like
just
that. I do like
aye.
that.
But
So Leia divulges at this time because Han says, I'm sure Luke wasn't on that thing. That's okay, wasn't he? How do you know? Because he's my brother. The road is long. Dun, dun, dun. And then Han's facial expression is great, as if it's your fucking brother. That means he's not trying to get your hole. Brilliant. Happy again. Let's make a Ben Solo.
oh, well, that's it. The next scene, you see Luke and he's cremating Vader. But that's the thing. He could have turned to the Force, and it just took a wee bit longer. Because you
Aye,
don't really see. You're just seeing the suit burning. Know what I mean?
aye. And the pyre, the
Aye.
Viking, kind of half Viking, half Isengard, fucking
Aye.
Lord of the Rings funeral in it.
Bring wood and oil. But
Aye. He's still alive, is he? Fuck. Shut it, you. Eh,
oh, you shut your
funny,
face.
I'm due a Lord of the Rings rewatch, mate. I'm fucking
oh,
getting the DTs. Never
oh,
no watched it in a while. So
but
then we get an added ending, which is the CGI galaxy across the galaxy celebration, which is smashing. I like it. Visually superb.
at the party across the galaxy.
It's accompanied by mad panpipes.
Aye.
I texted you last night, mate, didn't I? Mm. What's the one big mistake about this whole reworking of edits?
Mhm.
And it's they took it the fucking yub yub end. Horrible, man. The Ewoks have a song. Have you seen the original? No. Yub yub. Hey na na yub yub. Hey na da 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 da. It's fucking smashing. Don't know why I took it out. But
oh.
the rebels and the Ewoks have a mad orgy in the trees.
My party guy for the Ewoks.
Or just
Everyone
there's a hell of a
stood
lot of
Aye.
hugging
Everyone
and
stood in the kitchen.
backslapping.
Aye.
Aye.
Ewoks all standing in the kitchen. We should buy a pub. Oh.
Cantina 2. Moss Isley. I'm doing you in for it. Aye.
I could
Standing
DJ.
in standing on a bridge up in Endor, some wee furry bastard puts his head round the corner, says, Ho, who's taking you?
Oh, but Luke's just standing there, isn't he? He's seen the party and all this, and he looks back at some empty space, and he sees Obi-Wan, isn't he? And Yoda standing. But then you get Anakin showing up. Now, that is one of my gripes as well. They should have just kept it the same guy. Know what I mean? I know the reason for it, that was what he looked like before he became Darth Vader. But I just thought, see that actor? It's like the one time you're seeing him in the film, know what I mean? And it was like a nice scene, and they've changed it.
It was, and you can see it was filmed with the three of them together before it was made to look Force ghosty. Whereas if you really look at it, you can see Hayden Christensen's no at the party. You know what I mean?
Aye, because that's
But,
what he's.
aye. as I say, you're right when you say
You
that.
see,
No
well,
reason to fucking change
George Lucas never told him.
it. Okay.
It never told him anything about it. Know what I mean? So he's like, because that's what I'm sure he says in an interview. If I had known what it was for, I would have played it different. Because it just looks like he's standing there in wardrobe. Know what I mean? He's like that.
Which it probably was just a photo shoot.
Aye.
Fucking first dress rehearsal or something like that.
Aye.
But that's it. My saga at that point in my life came to a conclusion, and all is well in the galaxy. And obviously, we end on the tremendous score that is.
Plus, you get that, see that wee shot right before the end, and it's all the gang together. Know what I mean?
Well, I forgot just going to ask you there. Did they do that or did they take that out? I couldn't remember.
Nah, they done it. That's what I mean. See that? That's what I'm talking about. See, that was the Skywalker thing done. Know what I mean? It wasn't their story after that. That was that done. Know what I mean? But for whatever reason, they brought them all back.
And the prequels. I enjoy the prequels.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't.
The only thing is, it's super duper CGI. Know what I mean? That's the only shit thing about it, man.
But there's still some good shit in it. Like the pod races and fucking Phantom Menace. And then Attack of the Clones, the Battle of Geonosis and all that, and Coruscant are smashing. And Revenge of the Sith. There's a wee bit less in it, but it just all works. Mustafar's fucking smashing. But I liked all that. I needed to see all that to see where it got to, how we came to Anakin, Darth Vader and all that shit. I liked it. But that's a story for another day. As I said before this, mate, 10 out of 10 for me.
I'll get a 9, mate, because Empire's my favourite, and it has to be. It can't be as good as Empire. Know what I mean?
That's why Empire's an 11 for me.
It's an 11 out of 10.
Because the other two are 10s anyway. So absolutely brilliant, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. It was another big bumper of a pod there for opening of Series 3, Episode 1. I'm not even going to Glaswegianism it. Do you know what I mean? I've no thought of one, and I don't think we should disrespect it on this most holiest of days.
Oh, I am with you.
Good stuff. So, next week, my pick in it.
Yes.
Don't know what we're doing it. I don't get too many things going about my head. So, I will reveal it after May the 4th. I'll reveal it to you before that, right enough. You know, that kind of stuff. But guys, thanks very much for tuning in once again. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes.
Again, for the last time, hopefully not the last time, but the last time in this wee section brought to you with Tone Multimedia. Check it out. Get all your stuff done. And apart from that, I'm away to watch Return of the Jedi in the cinema.
Well, everybody, May the 4th be with you.
I'll be the last one left when the lights go out. I'm down to one last breath, but I can't stop now. We all fall down sometimes, yeah, but that's just life. So cross my heart and hope to die. Baby, I was born to fight the fear when I feel like dying. I'm trying to fly high, but I'm not a pilot, can't deny it. There's some days I feel idiotic, just a product of a system where you're lucky just to make it.